Hello and welcome. In this video, I will hopefully explain exactly what you need in order to add bots in your training map, the farm. So, unfortunately, because of the way that the game is programmed, this is a bolt-on into the training map. So the two systems don't work well together. That's why you can see a little computer there next to the board. So the board that you see here will actually be the responsible to delete the bots, and if you want to re-add them, you need to use that computer there. So before we do that, let me explain a couple of things here on the board. This is how you can add or remove the uh, bots into the arena, so you can check what skills they're gonna have, how many numbers they're gonna have, and you can reset start. This basically does the same thing as the computer, but it doesn't work very well. And what the time limit you're gonna have for the bots to be completed. Um, the show remaining is basically if you want the bots to be shown when they're being killed. If you want to show how many bots you have left, you can up this number up to the maximum, and you can have maximum of 30 bots added here. And the insertion time obviously will be the time of day that you will have the game played at. So if you want to play night, just set this time to nighttime, and then you can also kill the lights so you can have a nighttime practice. So once you set all this up, um, the reset start again. You can set it does the same thing as the computer, but you have to come here and set it to 1, and then when you finish the bots, you have to come here and set it to 0 and 1 again for the system to set, because unfortunately I don't have any other way to do it. So for the sorry, I forgot one thing. If you want to run a training program for your team members, or other people that are coming here, and you don't want the bots to shoot you, you can use this computer here, and it will set you to the observer team, which means that the bots won't target you. And if you want to set it back, just use the computer again, and it will set you out of the observer team. That means that the bots will kill you. So, as I mentioned before, this screen here is the one responsible for bringing up the actual targets. And what I like to do is just set one target and how many friendlies you want. Um, and before I click start here, I just go to this computer here, and you can see there on the top left, range is not live, please follow the indications of the range master. It means that at this time the range master will say, alright, whenever you want to start, click on start on this screen here, and the game will begin. So the bots won't be spawned until you get to the door actually. So you click start, set whatever weapon you want, and you'll see that when I get here close to the door, if you were looking from the top, actually let's go and look from the top. There are no bots yet in the game, as you can see, because the bot spawn only gets triggered when you walk into the room. So when you walk in here, you see there on the top, begin operation and a timer. That was the timer that we set there on the screen, and that's what going through this threshold, once you click that computer, is what brings the bots up. And you might have heard that the weapons were being drawn. So you can open the doors, clear rooms as you want. You can see that the bots, if I just open up, the bots aren't going anywhere. That's because there's no pathfinding for the bots. If you happen to die, like I just did, quick respawn, the bots will continue in there. So the only way to clear the bots after you've done is to come here and click stop and then reset. And if I go inside now, there'll be no bodies, no bots, no anything. So again, this board is what resets the whole scenario and removes all the bots or bodies from within. And this, which should be used before, is what triggers the is what makes that trigger active. So when you go in, the bots are spawned. So if I didn't click here, but if I went in, you'll see that in a moment the bots are spawned, but all the doors are open. 1 second. Yes, so you can see that it triggers the bots spawn, but all the doors are open and nothing gets reset. That's because both systems are not connected to each other. So if you want it to end, just you can click reset and you should be good to go. That is it for how this map works with the bots. Unfortunately, we can't do it any better, but hopefully that will be enough for you to train with some bots and your team. Enjoy. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Bye!